Benjamin Franklin, one of America's most fascinating figures. Who was he? Benjamin Franklin, 1706 to 1790, was one of the founding fathers of the United States, a politician, diplomat, scientist, inventor, writer, and philosopher. He left a huge mark not only on politics but also on science and culture. Why he's interesting? Self-taught. Franklin had only 2 years of formal schooling, but became one of the most educated men of his era. Inventor. He created the lightning rod, bifocal glasses, the rocking chair, and a new type of stove. Scientist. He studied electricity and was the first to describe the true nature of lightning. Diplomat. He signed the Declaration of Independence and helped the U.S. secure French support in the war against Britain. Humorist and writer. He published witty aphorisms in his Poor Richard's Almanac. Fun facts. He loved swimming and could still swim long distances, even in old age. Franklin never patented his inventions because he believed they should benefit everyone. He appears on the $100 bill, even though he was never a U.S. president. Lesser known but fascinating facts about Benjamin Franklin. 1. A man with no formal education who founded a library, Franklin left school at age 10 but became a passionate reader. To gain access to more books, in 1731 he founded the first public library in America, Library Company of Philadelphia. This made knowledge more accessible to everyday people, not just the wealthy. 2. The secret society Junto Club. In his youth, he created Junto, a club where craftsmen, merchants, and intellectuals exchanged ideas. They discussed politics, philosophy, science, business, and even moral dilemmas. It was essentially an 18th century think tank. 3. His love of experiments and wings for humans. Back in the 1720s, Franklin dreamed of creating something like fins, or wings so humans could swim faster. At age 11, he invented wooden swim fins for the hands and tested them in the Charles River. Modern swim fins are, in a way, descendants of his idea. 4. He invented a musical instrument Franklin created, the glass harmonica, an instrument played by rubbing wet fingers on spinning glass bowls. Mozart and Beethoven even composed music for it. The sound was so strange and delicate that some listeners believed it was supernatural. 5. An early advocate for health and exercise. At a time when few people exercise, Franklin promoted swimming, running, and even air baths, sitting naked by an open window, believing it strengthened the immune system. 6th, founder of the first American Fire Brigade. In 1736, he founded the Union Fire Company, the first volunteer fire department in Philadelphia. This saved hundreds of buildings, since before that, fires often destroyed entire neighborhoods. 7. His plan for a new alphabet. Franklin thought English spelling was overly complicated. He created his own alphabet, removing unnecessary letters, C, J, Q, W, X, Y, and adding new ones. The idea never caught on, but it shows how much he loved to organize and simplify the world. 8. A master diplomat who outplayed France during the American Revolution. Franklin in Paris dressed simply, often in a fur hat, and acted modestly. The French saw him as the honest American farmer, which earned their admiration and trust. This charm helped him secure millions of francs in aid for the United States.